Hey my sweet crafty friends, let's do something with the October craft kit. The first thing I did was take that stark white table runner and coffee grind it, and then baked it in the oven until it was dry. So here we go. Here's the table runner that comes in the October craft kit with the ribbon. I decided I didn't want to use that ribbon. I have some coffee grunge ticking fabric that I have obviously stained, and we're going to adhere that to the bottom of our table runner instead of that ribbon. We'll use that ribbon on something else. Now I'm using some heat bond hem tape to iron that on to the bottom of my table runner. That way I'll be able to wash this. It is a permanent adhesive. You can get it in the notions department at Joann's or Hobby Lobby, and then you just iron it on. And there you go. I did the same thing on both sides. Now I'm going to take the stencil and we're going to stencil the little pumpkins on here. I put a little bit of painter's tape there because I want to make sure that I don't go too far up and get something on the fabric that I don't want on there. Now I'm just using the black ink that came in the kit along with the squeegee that came in this kit and stenciling the little pumpkins on there. Now this is ink, so this will be heat set and will be permanent and washable. I went ahead and dried it a little bit so that I can move it and not smudge it. So we can do the other side. I just put a little bit more ink on there and we're just going to pull it on through, and look at how awesome that is. I love the detail in this, you guys. Okay. Isn't that so cute? We'll just get a easy press and heat set that. Now an iron will work as well, guys. Just make sure you don't have the steam setting on there. Okay, I thought it needed one more thing to just make this complete. So I have a small piece of coffee grunged drop cloth that is torn and frayed on the edges, and we're going to stamp the word gather. And then we'll just glue it on. I'm sorry, we will use that hem tape again, no glue. The hem tape, and we will tack that on right there at the edge, right in the middle of that ticking. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now this hem tape was just a little bit too wide for that, so I just cut it right up the middle, cut it in half, and now I have two pieces, one for each side. This stuff is awesome, you guys. All right, and then we'll just put our little easy press on there again and heat set that on there. And there we go. Isn't that so awesome? I love it. It's so much better than that stark white table runner. Now, if you like that stark white, then you don't have to do the coffee grunge. You can leave your stark white. I just don't prefer it that way. All right, now I have this little wooden box that I got from my Solo Flower affiliate. I'm going to use the top part of the stencil now and put it on this little box. Now it didn't quite fit, so we're going to make do. We're going to kind of piece it on there. It says thankful and blessed. So I went ahead and did the thankful. And then we're going to take that off very carefully. Give it a quick dry in between. I almost forgot there. I don't want to smudge that. We're going to put the and up a little bit further than the way it is on the stencil so that I can fit the blessed on. Quick dry there. Then we'll put on the blessed. And look at that, you guys. Isn't that so beautiful? And then we'll just put a couple little fall flowers in here, make a cute, simple little arrangement to make as your little centerpiece on your table. All right, friends, if you're interested in the craft kit, just let me know by typing the word kit below and I'll send you a link. Thanks for watching. Love ya.